It is Jets versus Patriots week, and we are here to make our 5 bold predictions for the game. Let's do it. And well, welcome back to New York Sports WickerMedia. I'm Watts2K99. Thank you, as always, for taking the time to watch these videos. So, we make our 5 bold predictions for every single game beforehand, but before we do that, let's look back, albeit very briefly, at the just wipeout that the Jets suffered against Cleveland. So, my predictions were that Myles Garrett would get 3 sacks for Cleveland. He only had 1, but he did have 4 quarterback hits. I predicted the Jets tight ends would get 5 targets or less in the game. I was wrong. They had 8. I predicted Joe Flacco. This one's sad. I predicted Joe Flacco would have under 200 yards passing for the game. I was dead wrong. He had 300 by halftime. And I predicted the Jets would get into the red zone just 1 time during the game, and I was exactly right on that. They did score a touchdown from the 21-yard line, but as far as running plays, they only got in the red zone on 1 drive. And I predicted 3 missed kicks in the game or more. There was only 1. And my score prediction was 24-10 Browns. They won by a healthy margin, but they wound up scoring even more than we could have anticipated. So now it's the return to Foxboro. 15 straight losses for Gang Green. There is expected to be some snow. There's really nothing on the line in this game except draft position and a little bit of self-respect. Hopefully the Jets are aware of that, because you know New England's going to come to play this game. You know, Belichick's not even going to let them back in the building if they don't give enough effort against the Jets. After what I watched against Cleveland, after what we watched against Cleveland, I have no idea how the Jets are, going to play this game, how into it they're going to be. But here are my 5 bold predictions. I predict, number 1, Demariodouglas will score a touchdown for the Patriots in this game. He is now their leading receiver on the season in terms of yards, but he has not been getting in the end zone. I think that is going to change this week. Number 2, I predict Bryce Huff gets 2 sacks. The Patriots are going to be playing some backup offensive linemen. They have been terrible at pass blocking all year. They have the lowest pass block win rate of any offensive line in the league. Yes, even lower than the Jets. And I feel like Bryce Huff's been a little bit quiet over the last couple of weeks. I think, knowing that this is his last game before he becomes a free agent, he has a pretty big impact, and he gets 2 sacks. I predict Will McDonald will get some time on the field. I say he gets at least 30% of the snaps. Up until this point, he's played only 15%. I think he's finally going to get that playing time that he very much deserves. I'm coming back to, for prediction number 4, I'm coming back to this one. Tyler Conklin will finally score his first touchdown of the year. I believe that Ty Conklin's had about as good a season as a tight end could have without scoring a touchdown. So I really hope that the Jets make a concerted effort to try to get him the football and give him a chance to score. And finally, there's always something a little bit wacky in a Jets-Patriots game, and I'm going to predict a special teams touchdown happens. I'm not saying by who. Not going there, but I am predicting there will be a touchdown on special teams, whether it's a punt return, a kick return, maybe a block kick, but some really, really funky is going to happen. As far as my score prediction goes, it's a tough call, but I think it's going to be one of those games where the Jets will be able to move the ball a little bit downfield, but never get into the red zone. I think that Greg Zuerlein will make a few field goals, but I just don't know what this team has left to give. So at the end of it, even though both offenses are terrible, I could see some short fields, and that leads to scores, coming off turnovers and just weird plays. My score prediction is the Patriots 23, the Jets 16, and the losing streak is extended to 16 games. But, hey, maybe it gives the Jets a better draft pick. We will have to see. Those are my predictions. If you've got a bold prediction, put it right down there in the comments. I'm curious to see what you all have to say. Thanks, everybody, for watching, and we'll see you right back here with more content from you know where. The Wicker Chair.